And dig into your bag when we're done here.
Oh, what's my goodie bag?
Oh, so we had to bring you a little bit of Atlanta. So
okay.
that's all you.
My girlfriend, she works here. She's on Walking Dead.
Oh wow.
So I was excited that I was going to be here for a day. Look at this.
That's all you.
Represent.
So when you cook, you can drink out of the cup. Hilary Duff on Nights Live with me, Adam Baum. Thank you so much, Hilary.
Thank you for having me. Can you tell me what this is?
That's a tomahawk chop with the baseball team, the Braves.
What is this though?
No, you turn it around the other way. It's a tomahawk.
Oh.
No, hold it like this. You don't want to do that. That's different. You do this, and that's what they do at the games.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I learned about gibberish, and you learned how to.
I love that. He's like, don't do it that way. No. That is so good. It's like,
This is Nights Live with Adam Baum.
Sitting across from Hilary Duff on Nights Live with Adam Baum across the nation, and I was creeping on your Twitter or your Instagram. You didn't want to wake up this morning.
I did not. Does anyone want to wake up?
No,
in the morning?
never.
I always could use an extra 3 hours.
How many alarms does it take?
I went through two snooze cycles.
2 snooze cycles?
Yeah.
And how many minutes is that?
I think my phone usually gives me about 8 minutes.
Yeah.
Isn't it preloaded on the...
I don't
Maybe you
know.
could
I
change
set
it.
6. Honestly, I do. I set 6 to get up.
6?
Well, because we work.
You hit it 6 times and you get up at 6.
I set 6 alarms.
Do you ever watch Shark Tank? Did
Yes.
you see the bacon alarm thing?
No, I haven't seen that.
Where it's like a little piggy alarm clock where you load bacon in the morning and then it wakes you up with the smell of bacon and your bacon's cooked for you and you're just like...
Well, you know that they're coming out with a coffee smell now that will brew coffee for you, a coffee smell.
Unless someone can open my mouth and pour it in, then I mean, I still probably wouldn't get out of bed for it if I
Well, now
have
we know what a Hilary Duff morning is. How you been? We haven't heard from you in a while.
I know. I've been like a little bear hibernating, kind of.
So let's just go back to 2007 because you've been out of music for about 7 years now.
Yes.
Has it been that? Okay, these were on the radio then. Beyonce, Irreplaceable, Umbrella, Rihanna, and Jay-Z. Before He Cheats, Buy You a Drink.
I mean,
Gosh,
I know them all well.
let's fast forward now. So what's Hilary sound like? I know what you sound like. I've watched the video. I've heard the song Chasing the Sun. But what's Hilary's in your mind? What do you want to sound like now? What are you going for?
Well, you know that All About You is the single. So Chasing the Sun was just I wanted to shoot a video. I
Right.
wanted to shoot something out to the fans. It felt really summery, and the record sounds very pop. It's got a little bit, I like to say earthy, but it's sounds
Earthy.
a little twangy. It's got a little bit of a Mumford thing going on in some of the songs, which
Okay.
is cool. But I think when you hear All About You, it'll give you a pretty clear direction of what the record sounds like.
What's the past 7 years been like for you? Is it? I guess it's just growing up. I mean, you kind of step away and you're not a kid anymore, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Some days I feel like a kid.
Do you
but
really?
I do, yeah. I mean, a kid with a kid. My sister calls me teen mom because I had a baby pretty
Teen
young.
mom.
But, the thing is, I've been working as an adult since I was 12 years old. So, part of me was really grown up. And then I think after just touring for 4 years straight and, the second my tour would be over, I'd be filming a movie. And then I just didn't really... I wanted to take a break and get a clear... find my identity as a person. And,
Right.
It was hard. I had a lot of people making decisions for me, and I was very secluded from the world because I had to be. And it was all amazing experiences, and I think just when I turned 20, I was like, I need to just shut it down, And it was great for me because I feel such a normal person because of doing that.
Did you feel burnout before you shut it down?
I did. And then I also was it was at the time where, magazines were becoming so obsessed with celebrities' lives and personal lives, and it really wasn't about the work anymore. It was such an obsession with and it was so gossipy, and it is now, but I think people just handle it differently, and you learn how to accept it.
How do you handle it now? Because when you Google Hilary Duff, a lot of things come up, and it's all good stuff right now. I mean, we saw
Nope, not always.
What's cool is the good stuff. The video of your son spraying you in the face with water is
I
the
bet
first
you
thing.
enjoyed that, didn't you?
It was fun.
I want to spray. I don't want to say that.
But how do you handle that? It's so much more in your face now than it was before.
Yeah. I don't read a lot of stuff. And when I do, it's you have no control over it. They're always going to win. So if you let it get to you, you're just going to go crazy, I think. And sometimes it hurts, and sometimes it's like laughable.
Yeah,
you know?
right.
And half the time it's right, and half the time it's wrong, and you just take it for what it is, you know.
Hilary Duff's on with me, Adam Baum, Nights Live across the USA. I see you did a song with Ed Sheeran. How cool is that?
It was awesome.
Everybody says that about
It
him.
was freaking awesome. I'm such a huge fan of his. And I have to tell you that when he wrote the song, so my record's very much like split down the middle. I wrote half of it, and other songs I just heard and loved and related to and wanted to record them. So his song was one of those. It's called Tattoo. And so when he heard I wanted to record it, he's like, I want to be there when she records, and which was such a huge compliment because I'm a huge fan of his. Anyway, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and they're like, okay, he's like, okay, you ready to do this? Let's go into, blah, 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 let's start. And he comes into the vocal booth with me, and I'm like, oh,
Wow.
that's so nice. Ed Sheeran's going to adjust my mic for me.
Yeah.
And he stayed in there, and I was like, oh,
Wow.
God. I'm like intimidated. I'm singing your song to you right now. I just have to go. And he kind of has a unique way of recording where he wants to record line by line, like 6 times.
Oh.
Instead of, I normally will like go through the song 3 times, like get warmed up, get like feeling good about it, get my levels right, and then go in for like the verse and then go in for the second verse. I mean, everyone has a different way, but he's very specific.
Right.
So of course I'm like, anything you want, like I'll do it. But it was kind of scary. But great, and he's so talented, so I'm happy to have that one on my record.
Is there anything you're going to do differently this time around with music than you did before? Are you approaching it differently?
I think everything is so different in the music business since I, was doing my thing 7 years ago and previously. But, I think everything's a little more on my terms, and I feel a lot more confident as a person and as an artist. And maybe I won't feel like I have to say yes to everything.
Right.
Like maybe I felt like that before. But the business is different, and I know what it takes. So.
How are you approaching it being a mom now? Because isn't it different when you're just single and doing whatever, have any kind of responsibilities, and now you really have that responsibility?
Yeah. Someone asked me that the other day, too. They're like, so is your music influenced by your son? I'm like, he's 2.
Yeah, right.
If it was, I'd be singing about Elmo and Frozen.
Please don't sing about Frozen anymore.
I'm going to sing you Frozen.
No, because my ears hurt from it already.
We were at this like pay-to-play place in L.A. called Giggles and Hugs the other day. I heard 4-year-olds sing Frozen 9 times in 2 hours. I wanted to kill myself. And I love it, but I'm like, I cannot listen to this one after another every time. They're like, karaoke time. What do you want to sing? And the little girls are like, let it go.
Oh, gosh.
Let it go. Every single time. It's like, no.
Oh,
Ears
gosh.
are bleeding. But, everything has changed because of him. And he's obviously my number one priority. He's
right.
He's everything to me. But I know that I really missed this part of my life, and it's good to have a balance, and a little bit of separation from your kids, and to still be, a human outside of being a mother.
Right.
And it's taken me a little while to not feel guilty about that, and I still do. I've been away from him for 4 days now, and I'm jonesing for
it's tough.
him.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna figure it out, and I think that it's a good time now because he can travel with me, and it's awesome to hear him sing my music.
Does he really?
Yeah. And
Wow.
even before, my voice will come on, he'll be like, oh, mommy's song.
That's
It's
so
cute.
cool.
And then sometimes he'll be like, don't sing. No way, don't sing. And I'm like, oh, you little jerk. I'm
Like
gonna
when he
sing
sprays
louder.
you in the face with a hose or whatever? I love it. Hilary Duff's on with us, Nights Live. I'm Adam Baum. I just clicked on your website, just found some interesting things.
What did you find?
That they have in your website that you don't like all bell peppers.
What?
Yeah, that's on your website.
That I don't?
Like all kinds of bell peppers.
Well, who likes green ones? I mean, not
I
me.
like the green ones.
We're no longer friends.
I put it in beef stroganoff. Have you ever had beef stroganoff? Not your. I've just turned Hilary Duff off. Oops.
I mean, the beef stroganoff part, probably I could get into that.
Yeah.
But the bell peppers really just sent me the other way.
Do you cook?
I love to cook.
What do you think's your best dish?
One of the things when I took my big break, I learned to cook and I loved it. I make a mean roast chicken, like a whole chicken. I clean the whole thing.
Dang.
I know. It's pretty legit.
Now, your sister has a cooking show. Does she
Yes.
judge you on certain what you're cooking if she has a little bit of it?
Why would she? I'm an excellent cook.
That's a great answer.
Down in the kitchen. I don't always. It's not always a win. You know, sometimes I get a little too crazy and do something kind of weird. But we all cook in my family, so we have a lot of fun. We have like Sunday dinner every night, and everyone brings something.
That's great.
Yeah.
And the other thing was
Sometimes I get on her, and I'm like, that's not good. We need to readjust that. Don't put
Really?
it in your buck. Yeah.
and the other thing was you're fluent in gibberish, and I don't know what that is. Now the only gibberish I know
Wait,
is
where are you finding this information?
I'm telling you, it's on your
From
site.
the 13-year-old self? It is? My
But what is?
13-year-old self?
But explain, Hillary, what a gibberish is, because all I know is talking just nonsense. Is that what that is?
Is that what you're doing right now? I'll tell you what gibberish is, but you have to believe. Does anyone in here speak gibberish? What?
I think you're the only
Y'all
one.
probably went to regular school, too. You should know these things. I didn't.
I can't wait to hear about this.
Gibberish goes like, what do you want me to say? Tell me something to say.
How great of a cook you are.
At a guy, at a gum, at a gutcha, at a gay, good, cook.
But wait, what is that?
It's gibberish.
But how do you?
By the way, if I spent the amount of time that it took me to learn how to speak gibberish, focusing on learning how to speak another language, I'd probably be fluent in like Italian or something. But instead, I'm fluent in gibberish, which is not helpful.
So you've actually spent time at this, isn't it? I love it.
By the way, so much time with my sister trying to like have a secret language where our parents could understand.
Oh, okay, I get it.
We actually did it on the set of Lizzie McGuire all the time too, because we were like always talking about what we were doing on the weekends and not wanting them to hear what we were saying.
Right.
So we'd speak gibberish.
Oh, that's great.
Mm-hmm. And then people start to catch on, so you have to get tricky and like slur your words a little bit.
Boy, now that I know that you can speak gibberish, and
You
can
told me
learn
that
it.
I was going to come in here and speak gibberish today and even talk about this
I
with you.
promise
I
you,
never would have guessed.
I didn't tell anybody that you were going to do that. I promise you. Well, I love your music, what you've come out with. It sounds like nothing else on the radio now. I think there's a lot of EDM. There's a lot of big beats, and you come with that organic sound, and I think it's really great.
Thank you. You're so sweet.
Thank you for
Thanks.
coming by.